teacher.
Who is this?
What's up?
Pretty good.
It's
Nothing
Samuel.
much.
It's Samuel.
Where are you calling from?
I'm from India. What about
India.
you, teacher?
Wow.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Iran, of course, but
Uh-huh.
I live in Turkey. Wow, your accent, your English is pretty good. Normally, people from India have like Indian accent, which is cool,
Yeah,
by the way. But your accent is quite nice.
they have a very and typical Indian accent because they grown up with that.
I see.
Be- so they don't wanna change that for other people. But
Mhm.
sometimes from other country, other people they don't understand
Exactly.
really what they are really saying.
Hmm. That is
So
cool. Fantastic.
yeah,
So, what is your occupation?
I'm a student. I'm
Hmm.
studying. Yeah, I'm doing bachelor's.
Hmm. Fantastic. Studying what? What is your field of study? I lost your voice. What's up, guys? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Again. Come again.
sorry. So I'm doing bachelor's in computer applications. I'm doing bachelor's in computer applications.
Computer applications, you said?
Yeah, right.
Fantastic, cool. It is related to software, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's like if you remove chemistry and physics from computer science, that will be like computer application. And just add one more subject, communication. So that will be like computer applications.
Fantastic.
So it's like that.
Fantastic, great. Actually, I used a sort of expression. I said, "Come again." Okay, have you heard this?
Yeah.
When someone says "come again," guys, it means that repeat it. Come again means repeat again, like that. Cool.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Of course, let's talk to others right now. Then, if there's no one, I can come back to you and we can talk more about.
Yeah, there are a lot of people here. A
Yeah,
lot.
I didn't expect to see a lot of people here, but thank you for joining.
Because they heard you.
Sorry?
You had put that title like
as a teacher.
Catchy title. Yeah,
I see. Okay, cool. No, I'm actually really I'm here to help if I can. I would definitely share my knowledge. Fantastic. Okay, we have Nick here. We have Veronica. Sorry if I cannot pronounce your names correctly. Okay, who are you guys? We have student S. We have some other people. Okay.
Hello,
so,
guys.
Hello. Who is this? Nick. Yeah, I can recognize you from your picture. Cool. Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm from Ukraine.
Ukraine, great. And what is your occupation?
I do some construction work, and I'm a student.
You're studying what? What is your what is your field of study?
Applied linguistics.
Fantastic. Is that applied linguistics in English or? Yeah, obviously.
In English. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
So my apologies. I made a little bit of a lie. Earlier, I said a little bit of a lie. When you said where I'm calling from, so I'm in the U.S. currently.
Okay, cool. That is awesome. Awesome.
Originally from
Ukraine.
Originally from Ukraine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
Fantastic. Very nice. What else? Let me talk to other students, other language learners or users, let's say, because people are so silent here. No.
Yeah.
Hello. Who is this?
They're trying to see what's going on.
It's me, Yunus.
Mohammed Yunus, yes.
Yes.
Where are you calling from?
I'm from Egypt.
Egypt. Great. Great. And what is your occupation? What are you doing?
I'm working as an IT administrator. I graduated from computer science college.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm working now at Youth in Paints. in IT department.
Great. Fantastic. What else? I see like D, E, A. I mean, exactly. Of course, we will actually talk more in details actually. But first off, let me just be familiar with people here. Okay. I mean, normally people join this platform to improve their speaking, but surprisingly enough, they are not talking. You need to talk, guys. You know, I mean, there is no magical remedy. There is no magical, I don't know what to call it, power or lotion or whatever. There isn't any magic. The only thing that you have to do is just speak, just to push yourself forward. That is the only way to improve your speaking. Understand? But of course, I am not pushing you. Of course, you know, there are lots of different factors that why people refrain or let's say avoid speaking. Sorry, excuse me. But we will talk about these stuff as well. But first of all, let me take some questions if you have any specific questions, or let's say if you want me to give some suggestions or advice or whatever. I'm ready to take your questions. If you have any good questions in terms of studying, in terms of I mean anything related to English or studying method or plan or etc., you can ask.
Oh, why they? Everyone is silent.
Yeah, people are silent. I try to follow the chat box here.
It just some things are going, just some bullshits.
No, that's okay.
It started from Mr. Engineer. He put a profile picture of Jesse Pinkman and what's the name, Mr. White. That's if you ever like watch it, it's a TV series known as Breaking Bad.
Yes, of course. Yeah, exactly. I remember it. Walter, right? Walter. Yeah.
Yeah, Walter White.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Jesse and Walter. If I don't.
Yeah, Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it long time ago, really long time ago.
Yeah, me too.
Fantastic. Cool. Okay, if you want, you can ask your question, but someone asked here, very general question. Hold on. How can you study to get better at English? This is very general. Delia, I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce your name correctly. You know, names are different and difficult. You know, this is super general. How to study? You know, studying. I would say, you know, whatever you do, you have to have a system. You need to study not just English. You need to study everything systematically. Understand? Based on a system, you can improve, you can grow. Otherwise, it is so absurd. So what do I mean by system? System is this. For example, I ask students and I ask them that, okay, how do you study, guys? They say, teacher, I watch Netflix. Cool. And then I say, okay, how do you watch it? How? What is your method? They say we just watch it. I mean, in that case, I would say watching Netflix or movies or TV series or blah, 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 etc., is good, but it is not systematic, which means that you are not going to really learn. So what is the systematic here? You have to take notes. You have to have a good notebook. This is very basic, right? You need to have a good notebook and take notes. I would highly recommend whenever you are taking a note, okay, write a title at the top of the page, then use at least 2 or more than 2 pens, I mean, with different colors. These are really helpful. and try to practice, try to review these words every single weekend, or let's say week, okay? Because there's a difference between adults and kids. Kids are fast learners. And you know, whatever you say, they just grab it, they just seize and catch it and try to learn it very fast because they have fresh brain and memory or whatever. But adults, one of the major problems, or let's say wrong behavior, that I have been noticing and witnessing in the classrooms, that whenever there's a new word, boom, Google Translate, or their, you know, specific, you know, let's say original or mother tongue dictionary, they immediately try to use these dictionaries, which is really terrible. And once they know the exact meaning of the word, they think that they have just learned, but the reality is unfortunately different. The reality is you, or let's say they, do not learn it like just that. I mean, you definitely need to see, use, hear those words differently, okay, on different days. I mean, you have to immerse yourself, okay? You need to see these words, see, read, hear, listen, and use, let's say, talk or write these words for several times, and then we can say that you have just learned the word. Understand? This is the system. Or, okay, if you have any good question or any specific question, I am here to answer your questions. I can't learn a single word. I need always to know the context and use word in several phrases. Cool. That is cool. You know, just try to use it. Just try to use it. Taking notes is really old-fashioned method, but it really works. It really works. Keep it up. I need to pass IELTS test. Wow. This is a huge question. You know, for IELTS test, or let's say exam, first of all, you need to be ready. This is a good question. First, I have to ask, are you ready for IELTS? Which means that, do you have a good background? Do you have any good English knowledge? Let's say, first of all, you need to improve your general English. Second of all, then you can move to next level, which is IELTS. IELTS exam or TOEFL exam, both of them are systematic standard exams worldwide, right? And if you want to improve, if you want to just pass these exams, you definitely need to study hard, study more and more and more, spend a lot of time. You have to be patient, and you have to have a lot of enthusiasm, and then you can simply pass. This is it. What else, guys?
Hello.
Yes, I am listening.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm well, thank you.
Great, great. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Mexico.
You're from Mexico. Wow, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you?
I'm from Iran, but I live in Istanbul. I'm a teacher here. I'm an English teacher.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
You're helping us?
Of course. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, every teacher, I hope, and I'm sure actually, has something to offer. This is my philosophy. I mean, teachers give something. What is it? Teachers give the information, give the experience. That is what I am actually doing, or let's say try doing it. Yeah. If you have any specific question or any kind of problem, maybe, I am ready to hear. And if I know the answer, I would definitely help you. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to have a conversation.
Sure. Of course, why not? You know, basically people actually muted their microphones and then they are just listening. No problem. You know, but guys, I have to say that if you really want to improve your speaking, you definitely and definitely and definitely, undoubtedly, you need to speak. There is no other way. There is no other way. Yeah. You have to come out of your comfort zone. This is the problem. Comfort zone. You know, we are not comfortable enough while speaking. Why? Because we are adults. Okay, what is wrong with it? Adults have this major problem. Why? Because we think that we are being judged by others. Just forget others. Think about yourself. You don't need to prove anything to others. As a friend, right now I'm talking. I'm not talking as a teacher right now. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just try to improve yourself. That is it. This is one thing. Another one is English is not your mother tongue. It is your maybe second or third or whatever language, right? So you need to be really free.
Yeah, that's
out of
I'm using this website.
Yeah, fantastic.
To improve my English conversation.
Great. Okay, let me give you one very a good tip here. Okay. You know, basically, what I witnessed during the classes or in the classes or online education, offline education, I noticed that people study, okay, past the level, they move to next level, right? They almost finish the whole levels, they complete them successfully, but they still look like basic level. This is a drama. This is a tragedy. You know, they know a lot. They know a lot of vocabulary. They know a lot of great grammar, maybe more than native speakers. But when it comes to talk, when it comes to write, okay, people are unable to express themselves properly or with that, how can I say, with that great level. For example, I say, okay, Ahmed, what is your level? Oh, so I am C1 level. You are C1 level? Cool. But when you're speaking, you look like basic level, like elementary level. What is the problem? The problem is this. People learn, okay, no problem. People learn, they maybe study, but they do not use it. This is the problem. For example, number one, I don't want to say mistake. I don't want to say it is not a mistake. Number one problem of people is, again, goes back to those conversations. For example, whenever I entered a room, like in this platform or on other platforms, on Instagram or some other places, you know, this is very cliche. I say, hi, how are you? Okay, so I ask you. Let me make sure. Hi, how are you, man?
I'm fine. I'm well.
Okay, cool. You know, this is very cliche answer, right? Very cool. This is okay. Yeah. It is grammatically okay. It is culturally okay. There is nothing wrong with it. But if you want to improve it, if you want to show your level of English, you need to boost it. You need to upgrade it. You need to, how can I say, use in a way that native speakers are using the language. For example, ask me the same question.
Hey, teacher Meysam.
Yes.
How are you?
I am pretty good. Thanks for asking. What about you? You see? Okay. I didn't do any miracle. I didn't do any magical thing. This is the way native speakers are using the language. So let me write it for you. Maybe you can take notes, you know. When someone says, hi, how are you? Or what is going on? How is your life going on? You can say, oh, I am pretty good. Thanks for asking. What about you? Understand? Oh, I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. What about you? Okay. This is one of the most used expression that wherever you go, wherever you join, you are basically using these expression, right? Okay. Update it. Use, practice, and update. From now on, whichever group you're entering, try to use it. If someone says, hi, how are you? Just say, oh, I am pretty good. Thanks for asking. What about you? In this case, I can see, okay, this guy actually improved. This guy actually, how can I say? His or her English is really cool, really good. Understand?
Yeah.
That is it. Fantastic.
Maybe have to be with the person where you talk.
What do you mean? Like you need to
the person are maybe are so shy, or maybe don't have the
actually, you know, let me, okay, yeah, it can be, but let me tell you something, bro. You know, first of all, every single person is from a different country, right? Obviously, mostly. This is one thing. Another one is basically English is not your first language, right?
Right.
So you're learning it. Number 4, basically no one's camera is on, so there's nothing to worry about. Oh my God, I am being judged by people. I am being witnessed by people. People are monitoring me. People are seeing me. Oh my God, it is really awkward. No, you just use your voice. I don't think that it is going to be a big problem. No, I don't think so. So by practicing, you can make it. You can do it. Understand? Yeah, like that. Don't worry about it. Just speak out. Just speak out. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Cool. Yeah. What else? If you have any question, you can ask. Or maybe some other people or person can talk, or ask me some question, because as I said, as I put the title, I said I am an English teacher and I am here to help. That was the title. Right?
The room have too many people here.
Yeah, surprisingly. I didn't expect to have
6, 9, 12, maybe 20.
Surprisingly enough, yeah, I didn't expect to have
everybody wants to learn English and have a good conversation.
Cool.
But nobody wants to talk.
People are actually trying to listen. Okay, I am okay with it. Yeah, but of course you need to. Yeah,
it's like you said. It's important to try to have a conversation with others, because if it's just listen, maybe just improve the listening, but not the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Listening. Sorry, what is happening to me? Listen, we have 4 skills, right? Is there any? Yeah, whiteboard. Oh my God! Hold on, we have whiteboard here. Fantastic. Cool.
Is your first try this website?
No, it is not my first time. But basically, people do not use this stuff. So, but I'm trying to use it. Listen.
I'm using all the time.
All the time. Fantastic.
In there.
But how can I write? I mean, it is really difficult to write with a mouse. But I am trying to do that. Hold on. We have. What is going on? Are you writing something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, me. Okay, cool. Okay, if you let me, I can write.
Everybody wants.
Everybody can write it. Okay, please, guys. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Okay. So, we have 4 skills, right? So embarrassing. 4 skills, like listening, right? Speaking, like reading, like writing. right? Okay, you don't need to write it. Anyway, listen, we have 4 skills. We have 4 skills. I mean, 2 of these skills are receptive. I always say, let me close that. 2 of these skills are receptive. Okay, what is receptive? We receive it. What are those skills? Listening and reading. Okay, listening and reading are receptive skills. We receive the information while listening to something, while hearing it, while reading it. We receive the information. The other 2 are productive skills. Why? Because we are producing the information, like speaking and writing, right? Okay. You know, someone says, teacher, I want to speak. I don't need any vocabulary. I don't need any grammar. Please help me out. I really want to speak as fast as possible. I say, brother, please sit down. Listen, it is not possible, man. You know, it takes time. It needs passion. It needs how can I say, consistency, right? Enthusiasm. This is one thing. I would say focus on 4 skills. Again, focus on 4 skills like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. I remember once one of my professors in university said, if you want to be a good speaker, you definitely need to be a good listener. If you want to be a good writer, you definitely need to be a good reader. Why? Because while we are listening, we grab the ideas. We grab the way that people, basically native speakers, are using the language, right? So this is really important. So listen a lot and try to imitate and follow native speakers. This is one thing. Another one, if you want to improve your vocabulary, which is really important, because people say, teacher, I can understand, but I cannot talk. I cannot use it. I say, because you couldn't learn those vocabulary, expressions, etc., completely. You just learn half of it, like 50% of it. I can only tell you whether you learned the vocab in a case that you can use the vocabulary properly. Understand? If you can't, it means that you haven't learned that word completely. You just remember it when you hear it. So vocab is really important. How can I improve my vocabulary as a student, as a language learner? You definitely need to read, by reading a lot. By reading passages, by reading short stories, novellas, novels, etc. Blogs are really the best one, because they are short and quick. Practice. Exactly, Hope. Practice. Definitely.
What do you think about the movies?
Fantastic.
With subtitles.
Fantastic. Movies with subtitle. Okay. Firstly, people use the Netflix basically, or other sources. Maybe they rent it, maybe they buy it, maybe they download it illegally or legally or whatever. I don't care. But people watch movies, TV series, TV shows, etc., for entertainment, for amusement, right? Okay, I am okay with it. I would say watch the movie or TV series twice at least. First, with your mother tongue, okay, with your native language. Number 2, watch it with English and English. What do I mean? English subtitle, English dub, or let's say voiceover. Okay, so watch the film twice. Number 1, watch it, enjoy it, and try to understand it the next time. Number 2, try to watch it and learn out of it. Understand? With subtitle. I am an English teacher. I have been learning, I mean, dealing with, practicing, teaching English for 22 years. I am still using English subtitle. There is no problem. Why? Because you know, my eye, because while you're watching a film with English subtitle, you're basically reading the subtitle. Understand? Reading the subtitles. So it improves your reading skills because it improves your speed. Then obviously you are actually listening. It definitely improves your listening. And by taking notes for the future, you can use it for your basically writing, then for your speaking. Understand? So focus on this. And if you again ask me, I would say forget about movies, just focus on the TV series. Why TV series? Because you keep hearing the same tones, the same, how can I say, intonations, the same rhythm of the actually obviously same actors and actresses. So those people become like your older brother or older sisters. Imagine that you're a baby and those actors and actresses, okay, look like your older brother or sister, which you have to listen to them, okay, like that. And you keep hearing and listening to them day by day. But for movies, different characters, different actors, and I would say watch TV series rather than watching a movie for English purposes, for English studying. Yeah, this is my personal idea. Actually, it is not a fact. I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because the words and in subtitles are related with the actors.
Exactly. You keep hearing the same voice, right? They become like your best friends or brothers or sisters somehow.
Yeah.
Imagine like that. Yeah. Correct. And okay, I am having the questions. If there is any question, I can try to help. Guys, if you have any questions, if you're looking for any sort of suggestion, please ask.
Hey, teacher.
Hello.
Hello. I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Can you advise us a TV series?
Yeah, of course. You know, TV series are really cliche. I mean, I would suggest you a cliche TV series, which is like Friends or How I Met Your Mother. Why? Because they are short, they are funny, they have really pure, or let's say clean accent, American accent. Plus, most importantly, they have a lot of situational, cultural expressions, idioms, slangs, which they are really real. Understand? I would definitely and highly suggest you to start with Friends or How I Met Your Mother. But of course, any kind of TV series can be a choice. There's no problem with that. You would definitely learn something from them. Definitely. Don't worry about it. But just for English, just for practicing and learning idioms, expressions, phrasal verbs, proverbs, slangs, colloquial language, I would definitely say Friends or How I Met Your Mother, like sitcoms. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
Sure, of course. Sitcom. Yeah. What else? It says here, yeah, however, very entertaining. Is very entertaining, exactly. And talk about grammar. How can I improve my grammar to enhance my fluency? Fantastic question. You know, fluency. very, very controversial question, controversial topic. I really love this question because I received this question a lot, and when once I was a student, I used to think about this, obviously. But I would say in all of the languages we have two basic, I don't know how to call it, let's say factor. Number one is fluency, number two is accuracy. Okay, number one is fluency, number two is accuracy. Fluency, okay, let me start with accuracy. What is accuracy? Accuracy is how much accurate you are. For example, when you are using grammar, are you accurate? How many mistakes do you make while using the grammar in your sentences? Or when you are, for example, using a sort of expression or idiom or whatnot, or etc., etc., are you using those expressions, idioms, slang, etc., etc., correctly or not? If yes, you're accurate. If no, you're not accurate. If half, you're half accurate. Okay, this is it. Now fluency. Fluency is really controversial, but I would say fluency means to have a good rhythm and intonation. Rhythm and intonation. Rhythm, like music, it is tempo, it is the speed. It is the speed of the language that you are using, actually. If you switch the speed, wait, hold. I'm talking about the accent later. Accent is different. Speed and intonation. When you are speaking and switching, I mean changing the speed automatically, that is not good. To be from very, very fast and to become very, very slow. You see, this is terrible. But maintain a good speed. If you are a fast speaker, speak fast. If you are a slow speaker, speak slow. No problem. Fluency doesn't mean that you have to be fast. No, never ever. Fluency means to maintain and keep the same speed or tempo. This is it. This is fluency. Another one is intonation. What is intonation? Intonation is the next level. Intonation is the feeling of the language. For example, when you're asking a question, your voice goes up. When you're sad, your voice goes down. When you're angry, your voice goes up. When you're surprised, when you're asking a question again, your voice should go up. Okay? Of course, it requires a lot of practice, and this is a technique and talent and a skill that you definitely need to practice a lot on that. Basically, I mean, those native speakers can easily use the language properly because obviously they are native speakers, and they use English naturally and how can I say, automatically. Okay. Now, accent pronunciation. I have been asking this question a lot from different teachers. Obviously I have a YouTube channel. You can go and pay a visit. In that channel, I sometimes upload my interviews. I interview some of the teachers, and of course I will hopefully continue interviewing them. I interviewed teachers from different countries, basically from America, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, or some other countries. Majority of them, I mean most of them, they say forget about accent, focus on the pronunciation. And I say that too. I totally agree with those teachers. They are native speakers. They are teachers as well. So they say focus on the pronunciation because everybody has an accent. Undoubtedly, right? If you go to Australia, they have Australian English. Go to Canada, Canadian English. America, American English. British English, right? Scottish English, South African English, I don't know, Irish English. All of them speak English, but they are different. They have different accent, and which is cool, no problem. Even in America, they have 50 states. And if you travel from state to state, you notice that, oh my God, are you American? Yes, of course I'm American, they say. Why are you asking it? Because you speak differently. Because I am from a different state. Maybe even in America, maybe some people cannot understand each other, although both of them are Americans. Possible. So what do I mean by this? I mean, forget about accent. Accent should be natural. Everybody has an accent. I have an accent. You have an accent. Even native speakers, as I said, have accent, which is cool. No problem. Okay? Focus on pronunciation, correct it. For example, if you say, excuse me, can you please give me a cup of water instead of saying water, that is wrong. People cannot understand you because what the hell is water? You have to say water, right? For example. So this is correct pronunciation. But if you say water, like British, or if you say water, like American, there is no problem. Both of them are correct. Both of them are standard English and acceptable English. So you're totally safe. But if you say, for example, water, that is wrong. This is wrong. You're in a trouble. And people cannot understand you. This is the case. Focus on the pronunciation. Forget about the accent. Keep your accent. Once I asked the same question from an Australian teacher. He said that, why people are so obsessed with accent? Why? He said that I am so surprised. Why people are so obsessed about accent? And I said, okay, if I have a real and pure American accent, well, how do you feel? He said, I feel unsafe because I cannot trust you. I feel that you're American, but in reality, you are not American. So it gives you a mistrust. And I was totally surprised, and he was totally correct. I haven't thought about that way. So again, forget about the accent, keep the accent, focus and practice on your pronunciation. I hope I could answer your question completely. Let me read. Yes.
Do you recommend to speak with ourselves?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay. By only with me. With in talk to me. Okay.
I see. I understood. You said that self-talking or talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fluent.
Okay. Cool.
First.
I completely understand. You know, this method is old but gold. Okay, you can learn that. Old but gold. Let me write it. Old but gold. But this is old. Why old? Because long time ago, teachers used to recommend this method to students because there weren't any good technology or platforms, Instagram, YouTube, this and that. There weren't. We didn't have that, right? So we had only one choice. Maybe we couldn't have the chance to go abroad. We couldn't afford it. We didn't have time or money or etc. Which caused a lot of problems. But now there's no need actually to go abroad. You have this platform. These platforms, there are a lot. On Instagram is a great source. I have Instagram, but I am not that much active on Instagram. You can find me on social media by the teacher Meysam, on YouTube especially. Teacher Meysam. Yes, if you type this, you can definitely find me on Instagram and YouTube. So on Instagram, there are a huge amount of native and non-native teachers. All the time they are going live. You can join their lives. You can talk to them. You can practice, speak with them, and this is really cool. So this is one thing. Is speaking to yourself, like going and standing in front of a mirror and talking to yourself is cool. If you can, why not? You can do that. But I would suggest this method. If you're at a certain level, like let's say you are intermediate level, your advanced level, let's say like B1 and above, B1, B2, C1, C2, etc. I would say, what is your name, by the way? Sorry, I forgot your name.
Oh, my name is Eric.
Sorry?
My name is Eric.
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 Eric, sorry for that. Eric, brother, listen. what is your level? Most probably, at least you have to be B1 level.
I guess it's A2.
You're A2. Okay, no problem. The level is not important. Listen, so I can recommend you, suggest you to this. Listen, Google something. Google a sort of topic that you really love it. Okay, when you Google it, find some websites, weblogs, or whatever, which they're not really difficult. You can understand, you can communicate, you can learn, and grab them. Okay, grab them and create a PowerPoint. Listen carefully. Create a PowerPoint slides. Okay, presentation. Study for a presentation. Okay, put your camera, your telephone in front of yourself. Listen carefully. Put the camera or your telephone in front of yourself. Record yourself. Don't share it. You don't need to share it with anyone. Just you, like the mirror. Record yourself. At the beginning, you would be definitely embarrassed. It is awkward, terrible, difficult. But believe me, after a while, you're going to get used to that, getting used to that, and then you're going to gain self-confidence. Apart from that, which is really cool, when you're doing a research on a sort of your favorite topic, first of all, you learn some information. You improve your knowledge, right? You learn vocabulary. You learn the writing style, because every article, every blog or weblog has a sort of writing style, right? So you're going to learn these writing styles, right? Then create a presentation, a PowerPoint for yourself, and then try to, as I said, record yourself, film yourself, and as if you are giving a presentation for like 100 people. Imagine like that. Do it for several times with different topics. I don't want to say guarantee, because this is really pretentious. I would say, okay, I guarantee you that you are going to dramatically improve your speaking, dramatically, without any doubt. Because again, you improve your vocabulary, you increase the amount of vocabulary that you are learning. You are pushing yourself because there's a camera in front of you. The camera is the best judge. The camera is actually judging you.
Yeah.
And then try to watch yourself. Try to be aware of your mistakes. Be aware of your grammatical mistakes, with your pronunciation mistake, etc., etc. Then you're going to be really dangerous at speaking. Come on, really. You're going to be really good. Really good. Yeah. Understand?
Yeah, I think this is good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for that.
My pleasure.
And as you say, the camera is the best judge.
Judge, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the camera never tell lies. Never, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Think about other questions if you have. Yeah, it is better than talking with people. No, it is not better actually. It is the basic how can I say, technique that you can do. Shadowing, yeah. Shadowing is good. Personally speaking, I am not really into it. Shadowing, like it looks like a magic, I don't think so. But of course, on some people it works. English into sleep, or when you're sleeping, it is not really true. I would say you can improve your English by listening a lot. I mean, you improve your speaking by listening a lot and pushing yourself. This is it. This is my like 12 years of teaching English experience. Why is everyone muting their mics? Because what is your name, Levi? Because mostly people are hiding in their comfort zone. They cannot come out of their comfort zone. They have to. You have to. How? Hello. How are you, man? Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Your voice is not clear, man.
Sounds like a robot.
Yeah, like statics in English they say. Statics.
Clear.
No.
Maybe it's an Android.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you can go and come back again, or change your internet connection or ISP or whatever. I cannot understand you. But let me continue reading. It says here, I wanted to join, but I just find it weird. Why? Don't find it weird, because I cannot see you. I can only see the picture of you, Levi, and I don't know you in person. You're from a different country. I am from a different country. Everybody here is from a different country. No problem, okay? Go out of your comfort zone. Believe me, trust me, go out of your comfort zone. It will definitely help you out. Okay. Delia, sorry, I couldn't read your or pronounce your name correctly again. I agree, because recording yourself is like you talking to someone. You're going to get nervous. Yeah, good. At the beginning, yes. In the beginning, yes, but after some time, no. You're going to adapt yourself easily. Yeah, definitely push yourself. It's like you are talking to someone. You are going to get nervous, and you can know your mistake. Exactly, that is totally correct. Did you hear about imitation as a way to speak more clearly and confidently? Exactly, imitation. Every single person, once they were born, right? They start to live in this world. We started to imitate. Imitation is the how can I say, the key factor in learning and practicing a language. Definitely imitate and follow native speakers. Yeah. Imitation, okay, I agree, because recording yourself, blah, 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 true, you're listening, okay, Android damage guy, okay. So, it's better. I used to be a talkative person, but since you guys said that, let me just be a good listener. Of course, you need to be a good listener, but just listening again is not enough. As I said, always study systematically. Maybe some of you guys weren't at the beginning of the lecture that I actually was talking about. Be systematic, study systematically. Whenever you learn something from this platform, something from me, something from your friend, something from news, TV shows, from another teacher, from a tourist, just try to take notes. Teacher, but I don't have my notebook with me. Okay, no problem, but you have a telephone, right? Where are we? We are in the 21st century. We are like in 2020. Everybody has a smartphone, right? Okay, I have a smartphone, sure, obviously. So what do I do whenever I find good ideas, not just necessarily a new word in English or a new sentence or whatever? I try to take notes. I take notes and put them into my telephone, like that. Then you can transfer your notes into your notebook. Yeah, I am so surprised that most of the people do not use their smartphones properly. They spend tremendous amount of money on iPhones, very, very expensive, yeah. like iPhone 11 Pro or whatever, tremendous amount of money, and then I say, okay, what do you do with your iPhone? I'm playing games. What? You're playing games? Okay, buy a PlayStation then. Buy an Xbox, PlayStation, play games over there. You spend like twice the amount of PlayStation because you want to play a game on your iPhone? This is ridiculous. Use these technological devices, guys. Yeah, like that. You can. Take notes wherever you go and try to use them. Cool. What else?
What?
I said, what else? Is there any other questions or some sort of problems or whatever?
Maybe you have responded all the questions now.
Really? Okay, of course, I'm here to help. If I am helpful and useful for you guys, I would definitely share my knowledge.
Yeah, and you are working with a teacher now?
Yes, I'm an English teacher, yeah. It's my official career, yeah.
But only with the computer?
No, not with a computer, because, of course, because of the outbreak like COVID-19 or Corona or whatever they call it. Of course, mostly the classes are online, online education. But of course, we do have the actual classrooms with actual atmosphere. But people must wear a mask. We are wearing a mask in the classrooms. Yes, yeah, no problem. Okay. While you're thinking about the questions or any other topics, I would try to. Says Hope says. Sorry, I just lost it. How to be advanced? I am C2. Are you C2 level, Hope? Really? C2 is advanced. It's proficiency. How to be advanced? Based on some portfolios or criteria that the Cambridge actually designed. You definitely need to study some certain levels from beginner level. After beginner we have A1, A2, B1, B2, then C1, and then C2, like in order. You have to study all of them, and eventually you can be the advanced level. But again, these are names, guys. Don't be so obsessed with the names and titles. Okay, I am C1 level, so then what? Okay, bravo, you are C1, then what? Can you speak properly? Are you really a C1 level? What the hell? So these are just names. Don't obsess with these names or these titles. Try to be, how can I say, try to use the language appropriately.